One moment. What up, y'all? What up? Hey, man, got a question for you guys. Can the Lakers close it out, or did the Rockets find something? Can the Lakers close it out, or did the Rockets find something the last two games? Look, we saw the Portland Trailblazers find something in the first halves, but they keep giving it up in the second half. It's the shooting. They're a bad shooting team. We all know that. And the other thing is we saw the Toronto Raptors. So that's my two questions. What's up with the big man, Mobley and Jared Allen? They're playing bum ball. They look like bums. And then the other thing is, did the Rockets find something with Şengün, Amen Thompson? And if Tari Eason starts knocking down the shots like he did last night, that's the problem. In my opinion, that's the problem. So, guys, what do you think? Getting ready to get into it. Give me 2 more minutes, and then we'll get to the plays. I still like the Lakers. I think they close it out back home in Staples Center. They'll probably be an at-home dog plus money. But then again, I don't know, man. They rely too much on LeBron James, and the Rockets have a complete team. They really need Reeves and Luka Doncic to get back in that lineup, man. They really do. So, with that said, guys, that's my take on it. I think that the Lakers do close it out in Game 5. If they don't, they're in trouble. All right, let's get a couple more heads in here and let's get going. I don't want to repeat myself too much. I got an NBA on today's slate. You're going to get the play of the day. It is Money Monday, free play of the day. Yeah, I mean, but Luka's top 5 player. You don't got to be a team player when you're a top 5 player. Nobody on that Rockets team can guard Luka Doncic. But yeah, they rely too much on a 41-year-old LeBron James. On today's slate, guys, play of the day out of MLB. Also, we will be giving you a 6-leg parlay out of the NBA. I will give you my top 5 for home runs. And I'll give you the sides that I lean in NHL tonight. That's the slate. Let's get into it. Money making fucking Monday. New day. New week. More money. Just to review, yesterday we cashed some nice parlays. Hit big on the locks all weekend long. NBA was a little shaky yesterday. We hit our lock of the day in the Spurs. But as far as the other sides, we leaned. Luckily, we didn't have any money on the Sixers. Didn't have any money on... what was the first game? We did have a little bit on the Cavs, actually. But they got my ass. They got my ass on NBA a little bit, but I got it back in the parlays. First basket, lotto. So we got it back. And then obviously the Spurs. We cash heavy on the Spurs. So the locks is the main slate. So today you're going to get my number 1 lock, play of the day. We'll start out with that. Dodgers, -1.5. You got Yamamoto on the mound versus Chris Paddock. Chris Paddock has struggled for the Marlins. I think that the Marlins do get a win, but not tonight. Chris Paddock is just not the guy you want on the mound versus one of the best hitting teams in the league. So with that said, give me the -1.5 at 140. If you want plus money, they're going to win. And I think they would do it in fashion by multiple runs. I'm not even scared for the -2.5, but for the sake of being safe and protecting your bankroll, -140 feels like a great play for the Dodgers. All right, let's dive in. NBA up first. For you guys on YouTube, this is what you're looking at is Blowout Alert. This is my sports app. Guys, it's posted on my story here on Instagram. Go sign up. It's free. It's all my data analytics. They pull it from my books. They scrape my books. All the plays that I like to take over a consistent basis over the last 2 years, as well as what has been hitting and not hitting. So even if I like a certain play and it's not been hitting, and it's something that I normally would take, it will tell me to fade it. So let me show you what I mean, right? Jalen Duran, right? I've always liked Jalen Duran for his rebounds, but it's telling me to fade it. Tonight it's saying there's an edge on his points. I'm not sure if I believe that. He is yet to have a good game. Jalen Duran is 8, 11, and 8. He's rebounding the ball well, getting about 8 rebounds a game, but still hasn't had a double-double. They're going to need him tonight. So Jalen Duran, double-double, very much alive. What up, Kenny? I appreciate you, man. What up? Guys, it's PF, pay, what is it? Pay the fee. PT, pay the fee is PTF. Kill Kenny. Great capper, man. You got good music, too. All right, guys. Let's lock in. Let's get it going, and let's rock. Detroit Pistons versus the Magic. -2.5 was the spread that I locked in. I've seen it move all the way up to 3.5. Money flowing in on the Pistons. Look, I'm going to die on this hill. I'm 0-5 on the Magic. I'll own it. I had the Magic playing the 76ers. Sixers beat them. I had the Magic. I had the Charlotte Hornets beating the Magic. Magic beat the Hornets. Game 1 versus the Pistons. I had the Pistons. Magic beat the Pistons. Game 2, I had the Pistons. Magic beat the... no, I had the Magic. 8 plus 8.5. Pistons beat the hell out of them. Went back to the well with the Pistons again. Magic won. I'm not changing it. I'm going Pistons tonight. Minus 2.5, minus 3.5. They're going to have another big blowout quarter, create turnovers. And this is my lean. Look, I'm not scared of the Trailblazers, not one time. The one game that they won, we were on that. Plus 11.5, too many points. Now it's back down to single digits. Spurs can beat them by single digits any day. Minus 6, minus 4, minus 2, minus whatever it is. Spurs can beat them. Same thing here with the Pistons. The Magic are not a good shooting team. They just are not a good shooting team. I believe that they're going to regress. The reason they got blown out in the third quarter in that one game that the Pistons won, I think it was game, 2? They went on a 33 run because the Magic just went cold. The Magic have a big tendency to do that. I believe that happens tonight. That All-Star Thompson, Tobias Harris, Jalen Duran, those guys get up in them. They did get up in them a little bit last game, but the Pistons were cold. Cade Cunningham was 8 for 23. It was his worst shooting game he's had this series. I believe they bounce back tonight. It's a must-win game for them going back into Detroit. They don't want to drop this one. They got to steal one here on the road. This is a huge revenge spot. I think they're lit up and they're ready. They're well prepared. Give me the Pistons up to minus 5. But if you can grab the minus 2.5, that's the best play on the board where it opened as far as that goes. Up next, guys. And one player prop I like out of this one. I'm gonna go to an Orlando Magic player. He's been really playing well. It's Wendell Carter Jr. for 8 rebounds tonight. It's right around minus 120. He's been rebounding the ball really well. I know he had double digits, 17 rebounds last game. That's not the reason why. He had missed that line the first 2 games, but he does rebound the ball really well. He averages right around 8 rebounds against this team. If you look up at his matchup history, 7, 11, 19, 15, 11, 8, 8, 4, 12, 7. Sorry, that's his points. 10, 8, 8, 11, 2, 11, 9, 3, 7, 5, and 17. Recently, he hasn't rebounded the ball well against them, but they're going to need him tonight. I think Wendell Carter, 8 rebounds, or Jalen Suggs for 2 threes. Those are 2 good looks out of the Orlando Magic game for player props. All right, moving into Thunder. Give me the Thunder minus 11.5. I'm not going to go on long about this one. I said it on my NBA show if you watched it. They're already out. Bronze picks are already out, posted. Guys, they should be out. Everything's posted. All my plays are posted. If you want my premium plays, go to the link in the bio, sign up, code word money to save. Give me the Thunder minus 11.5. Minus 11.5. We'll get to the player props, guys. That'll be what we wrap up NBA with, is the player props. Minus 11.5 on the Thunder. They're going to get it done. They're going to win in fashion. AJ Mitchell to have a good game. He's going to cover his PRA. SGA for 6 assists. SGA's on watch for a 40-point game tonight. Watch out. SGA's coming out. He's going to put the dagger in him. First sweep of the playoffs. Give me the Thunder minus 11.5. The Suns needed plus 17.5 to cover the spread in game 2. They don't have that. Minus 11.5. Give me the Thunder. All right. Moving on to the Detroit game. Not Detroit game. Detroit minus 2.5. Somebody asked in the comments. Detroit minus 2.5. Man, this is a tough one to call. No Anthony Edwards, no DiVincenzo, but that team looked really good on defense. The guards get up into this Nuggets team and make them uncomfortable. Aaron Gordon, another game under his belt, getting healthier by the day. I know he's questionable for tonight. Whether he plays or not doesn't sway me off the Nuggets. Give me the Nuggets minus 9.5 on the alt line. I don't want to lay the double digits. I think that Vegas is pretty close on this line. I think that the Nuggets win somewhere between 10 to 13 points. So even if it's 10, I don't want to get hooked. Give me the 9.5 alt line on the Nuggets. They're back at home. They need this game. It's another get right spot. They need it. Jokic is going to come out like a madman. Triple-double watch for Jokic. He's been rebounding the ball really well. He really rebounds the ball well against him just historically. He almost averages 14 rebounds against him a game. He averages 12.2. He's safe for 12. 14 is where the value is. But give me the Nuggets minus minus 9.5 on the alt line. And then a favorite player prop out of this would be probably Murray for 25. It's going to be a lot of Jaden McDaniels on Murray, Dasamunu, but that two-man game, I think Murray gets to the hole. He's had 330 bombs in this one. 25 feels safe. Give me Jamal Murray. If they're going to win, they need him for 25, and they need Jokic for 25. So give me Murray and Jokic tonight, each with 25. I like Murray the most for 25 points. Give me that play out of the Timberwolves Nuggets. All right, guys. Moving on into the player props. I told you guys I'd give you a parlay. I'm gonna give you a parlay. So this is a 6-leg, right a little over a plus 1,000 play. You're gonna take Jaden McDaniels for 15 points. You're gonna take Jamal Murray for 25 points. Then in the Suns and Thunder matchup, you're gonna take Devin Booker's alt line, his alt line on points and rebounds for over 24.5. So 25 points and rebounds for Booker. Booker can get you the 25 straight up on points, but just having that extra 1 or 2 rebounds in your pocket for him to get you over that is the reason why I like the 25 PR. So points and rebounds over alt line for Booker. And then you're going to take Wendell Carter Jr. for 8 rebounds and then Suggs for 2 threes, and that's your 6-leg parlay. It's like right around a little over a plus 1,000 parlay. McDaniels 15 points. Murray 25 points. Devin Booker alt line points and rebounds over 24.5. AJ Mitchell 15 points. I don't know if I said that one. AJ Mitchell 15 points. He's the Thunder player. And then Wendell Carter Jr. for 8 rebounds, and then Suggs for 2 threes. All right, that's your play right there. That's the player props. Some of my favorite of the day. They all are within the averages and they have good value. So give me those plays there. Give you a 6-leg at plus 1,000. Let's call it that. All right, guys, that's it for NBA. Lastly, Pistons minus 2.5, Thunder minus 11.5, and then the Timberwolves, or not Timberwolves, the Nuggets minus 9.5. All favorite spots today. Obviously, the Magic could go either way. We'll see if they shoot the ball well tonight. If they do, that's trouble because the defense is good and the defense will create some turnovers on the Pistons. But I think the Pistons outlast them, get up into the Magic, and the Magic do not shoot the ball as well as they have the last couple wins. When they do not shoot the ball well, that's when the Pistons are alive. But if the Magic are hitting from 3, I can tell you right now, the Pistons might be in trouble. So they gotta find a way to keep a couple of these guys quiet. And I believe Duncan Robinson has a good game shooting the ball well. You saw Reed Shepherd last night came out stroking it. I think Duncan Robinson's 3 to 4 threes tonight. He's going to shoot the ball. They want him to shoot the ball. So give me Duncan Robinson for some threes as well. All right, guys, in the MLB, play of the day, it's going to be Dodgers minus 1.5 on the run line. A couple other spots I like. I like the Twins for the value at plus money, plus 115. They got a really good chance to win this one. I like the Twins a lot here. They got a decent starting pitcher on the mound as well. So give me the Twins today. I like them a lot going up against the Mariners. Mariners have not been good on the road. They're 4-8 on the road. And Castillo tends to walk a lot of guys, put runners on base. You don't want to do that. The Twins still can hit the ball pretty well. So give me the Twins to win, plus money on the money line. The Cubs. Cubs are one of the hottest teams in baseball. Hard to fade them at minus 102. I like the Cubs a lot. They got a good starter tonight in Boyd. They're playing the Padres, also a really good team. But the Padres are coming back from Mexico City, playing at elevation, now down to sea level. It is a pitcher-friendly ballpark. I believe that this Cubs team, the bats are just better over on the Cubs. I think they drive the runs in. Give me the Cubs on the money line. And then my last money line play would be the Pirates. I like the Pirates at minus 130. They're a really good hitting team. They're even better at home. They're 16-12 on the season. They are playing a good hitting team in the Cardinals, but I don't trust Dustin May, starting pitcher for the Cardinals. I trust Montgomery more. So give me minus 130 on the Pirates for the money line, guys. Those are my 3 takes there on money line plays. Play of the day, Dodgers minus 1.5. All right, home runs. Let's see if we can get you guys a home run play. My top 3 home runs: Byron Buxton for the Twins, Max Muncy for the Dodgers, Brandon Lowe for the Pirates. There's a 3-leg for you right there. Buxton, Muncy, and Lowe. All right, Buxton, Muncy, and Lowe. Top 3 for you. And then if you wanted to take a little 2-leg as well, you got Caminero for the Rays, and you got Michael Busch for the Cubs, right? You got Michael Busch for the Cubs and Junior Caminero. There's your top 5 hitters of the day. Brian Buxton, Max Muncy, and Brandon Lowe. Lowe's with the Pirates, Muncy's with the Dodgers, Buxton's with the Twins. There you go. 3-leg home run parlay. Should pay you well. Throw $5 at it. It'll pay you out. Throw 10, throw 20 at it. Whatever your bankroll allows you. Top 3 hitters of the day. 4 home runs. Brian Buxton, Max Muncy, Brandon Lowe. Second tier hitters, Junior Caminero and Michael Busch. All right. Those are 5 home run hitters. Once again, Buxton, Muncy, and Lowe is my top 3 takes on home runs today. And hopefully that cashes for you guys. All right, we called a home run on live about a week ago. Let's see if we can bounce back and get it again. All right, Buxton for the Twins, Max Muncy for the Dodgers, and Brandon Lowe. That's the top 3 on the top tier. And then we got Caminero and Michael Busch as a 2-leg. All right, guys, take those, do what you want with them, parlay them all together, parlay one of them, whatever you want to do, mix it up. I like Buxton a lot tonight. I like Muncy a lot tonight, and I like Brandon Lowe. All of them are due for home runs. Haven't hit some in the last couple games. They got good value behind them as well. So give me those guys. Like I said, I lean towards the Cubs on the money line, the Twins on the money line, and the Pirates on the money line. Dodgers is play of the day at -1.5. Give me Yamamoto any day up against Paddock. I do like the bats for the Marlins, and I do think the Marlins get some wins in this series. It's not going to be just an absolute sweep of the Dodgers. I believe the Marlins will get one, and that might be tomorrow. We'll see who they roll out as a starter. All right? Somebody post what I put in the chat for home runs. Appreciate you, Al. All right, guys. That's it. That's it for baseball, man. That's it for baseball. I told you I like the Cubs, Twins, and Pirates on the money line. I gave you guys Buxton, Muncy, and Lowe for home runs. And I gave you Busch and Caminero as well to round out the top 5 for hitters today. All favorable pitching matchups, all favorable ballparks for the most part. That's where I'm going to go. Caminero, we'll see. He does have a little bit of a difficult pitching matchup, but I still think, with his power and how good he is, he can get to Messick. Messick has shown us that he will give up sharp contact. So if there's anybody you don't want to give up sharp contact to, it's Junior Caminero. So I do think that Junior Caminero could be one of the ones to go yard against Messick today. So that's where I lean, and I kind of lean towards the Rays money line. I don't like fading Messick, but the Rays don't strike out a lot. I know that Messick is a great pitcher. I know that he's a lefty, and he's one of the best lefties in the league, but I don't think that he's going to have his strikeout stuff against this good Tampa Bay Rays lineup. And the Rays have a very good bullpen. So, that's another lean. I don't have money on it, but if you wanted to take the Tampa Bay Rays at plus money, I don't hate that either. So I lean there. All right, guys, NHL, only 2 plays on the board. Only 2 plays on the board. No, I just said I like the Rays. The Rays play the Guardians. I think that Messick is a great pitcher, but if there's any team that can get to Messick, and Messick's been giving up sharp contact, other than that Orioles game, and the Orioles haven't been hitting the ball well, Messick didn't look good in his last start. The Rays might be able to get to Messick. So I lean towards the Rays for the value. No money on it, $0. But I think that if there's any team that can get to the Guardians, it would be the Rays hitters and then the bullpen to hold the Guardians off in the late innings. So that's where I'm at. NHL, 2 games. You got the Flyers and the Bruins today. They're in Boston. And then you've got the Vegas Knights versus the Mammoth in Utah. Look, Flyers have a 3-1 series lead. I believe that even though they lost the last game, they've set the tone and the pace of this series. I know Boston's going to be rocking tonight. Boston fans aren't easy. Yeah, Boston has been hitting, or Rays have been hitting a lot as of late. I just like the Rays just based on recency bias. And the sharp contact is concerning to me. Like, yes, he's getting guys out, but some of those balls are being hit really well against Messick. But back to the NHL, I like the Flyers on the money line, plus 120. They are going into Boston. It's not going to be an easy win, but I believe they can win this thing, maybe a 3-2 game or a 2-1 game. I think they can win this thing over the course of 3 periods. Give me the Flyers, who play more physical than the Bruins, on the money line at plus 120. And then the last game of the night at 9:40, they're at home. It's the Utah Mammoth. Mammoth lead the series 2-1. I believe they go up 3-1 up against the Vegas Knights. The Vegas Knights like to play defense. They looked good the last couple games. They just haven't scored enough goals. So give me the Utah Mammoth to edge them out. This will be a close game. If you wanted to take the puck line at plus 1.5, I don't hate it either, because the Mammoth are going to keep it close. This is not going to be a blowout game. I don't think either of these games are a blowout. I think both of these games are decided by one goal. And I would say there's definitely overtime watch on that Mammoth game. So definitely some overtime watch on the Mammoth game. But I'm going to take the Mammoth at minus 102. Just too much value for a really good team. And they've played well all year. They go on these streaks of stringing wins together. They looked really good last game. I'm going to have to take the Mammoth. Give me Mammoth at home to take a 3-1 series lead, and then the Flyers to close it out and move on to the next round. So that's where I'm at on NHL, guys. All right. Anybody got anything? Let me get your opinion. Who goes yard tonight? Is there anybody on my list other than the obvious Aaron Judge and Ohtani? Y'all got anybody on your watch list, like a Jose Ramirez or Vlad Guerrero? Anybody like that for my baseball fans? Let me just look at y'all's comments. YouTube, how we doing? The home run. I told you guys I like Buxton, Max Muncy, and Brandon Lowe on the home runs. Somebody asked me about McDaniels. I like McDaniels for 15 tonight. I do like the Pistons on the money line or minus 2.5. I like the Nuggets minus 9.5. But yeah, that's where I'm at, guys. Anybody you guys got that wasn't on my list for home runs? So guys, I'm going to tell you one more time on the NBA slate. On the NBA slate, real quick, one more time. We're going to go with McDaniels for 15 points, Murray for 25. The alt line is very much alive for Devin Booker at points and rebounds at 24.5. AJ Mitchell, 15 points. Wendell Carter Jr. for 8 rebounds. And Suggs for 2+ threes. Your most dangerous play on this parlay, in my opinion, is going to be Wendell Carter for 8 rebounds, because he did have those 2 games where he only had 5 and 7. And if the Pistons shoot the ball well tonight, like I believe they will, there may be less rebound opportunities to go around. But I do like Wendell Carter for 8. He's going to be involved. He's going to be down low. They got to keep him out of foul trouble. I do like Ben Rice. I do like Ben Rice a lot tonight. He's probably my number 1 pick out of the Yankees game. Suzuki's been hot, hitting a lot of home runs as of late. He's in a groove. So sometimes you got to ride with the hot hand. Somebody called out Manny Machado. I think Manny Machado, I mean, look what he did. What was it, just yesterday? He hit 2 home runs. Multiple home run game in Mexico City. He's done it before. I like Banchero for 35 xPRA. I think he hits that. O'Neal Cruz. I'm on Brandon Lowe more than O'Neal Cruz. O'Neal Cruz strikes out too much for my liking, but when he hits the ball, it's gone. So I don't disagree that O'Neal Cruz has the power to go yard. I just trust Brandon Lowe more. And then, yeah, that's it, guys. That's the take. That's Money Monday. Hopefully you guys found this information useful. Make sure to go check out Blowout Alert. You can go to my story, sign up for free, see what plays and player props you can get for free, what data and information. And if Elite or Pro is for you, sign up and pay the fee, guys. That's it. He's been hitting some missiles. Didn't he just home run 2 days ago? Just hit one the other day. I mean, he's in a groove. So, but that's it, guys. That's my take. NBA parlay. Jaden McDaniels for 15 points. Jamal Murray for 25. Devin Booker alt line points and rebounds 24.5 on the over. AJ Mitchell 15 points. Wendell Carter Jr. 8 rebounds. Jalen Suggs 2 threes. That wraps up the 6-leg plus 1,000 parlay. Buxton, Muncy, and Brandon Lowe for the home run parlay. Buxton for the Twins. Max Muncy for the Dodgers. And Brandon Lowe for the Pirates. And I told you guys I lean the Rays over the Guardians just based off of their hitting, and that Messick has given up a lot of sharp contact. Another look spot that I don't have money on, but I honestly don't hate it tonight, would be the Rangers. I kind of like the Rangers with lighter on the bump over the Yankees at home. I had the Yankees yesterday and they let me down. They just got their ass whooped, man, by the Astros. So I just can't trust them. They're on the road. They just played a game where they got the shit kicked out of them. The bats don't seem to be alive other than Aaron Judge. So I may have to go with the Rangers here, but I don't have any money on them. But I do lean Rangers. They're the #1 team in the league at scoring runs after the 7th inning. And I don't really trust that Yankees bullpen all that much, man. So that's where I'm at. Let's go with play of the day, guys. If there's any play you take out of this, is Dodgers -1.5. That's going to cash tonight. Now, I don't post the pictures on my stories. Don't post the pictures on my stories. Get in one of my chats. My Telegram's available. All of that good stuff. I'm going to shout it out again, guys. This stuff is exclusive to you guys for tuning in. If you want my premium plays, my sequence plays, just go to the link in my bio, grab it. We've got the bronze package for $9, and it's 35% off. Use the code word money on any pass, guys. Code word money on any pass. Who, Corey Seager? That might be a look, too. If it's Corey Seager's birthday, Corey might go yard. So, guys, I'm going to shout the parlay at you one more time. Please open your ears up. I'm not posting parlays on my story. I'm not doing that. I get way too many viewers. You know, when we start getting 500 people inside the live, I'll start posting them on my story. You know, I get like 700-800 views on my stories. I'm not posting it. Not with only 16 people, guys. So please get into the free chats, Telegram, Discord, whichever one. It's in the bio. But I'll repeat it here one more time. NBA parlay, Jaden McDaniels, 15 points. Jamal Murray, 25 points. Devin Booker, alt line, points and rebounds, 24.5 on the over. AJ Mitchell, 15 points. Wendell Carter Jr., 8 rebounds. And then Jalen Suggs, 2+ threes, all right? That's where we're at. One more time, Jalen Suggs, 2+ threes. Wendell Carter, 8 rebounds. AJ Mitchell, 15 points. Devin Booker, 25 points and rebounds on the alt line. Jamal Murray, 25 points. Jaden McDaniels, 15 points. Buxton for the Twins. Max Muncy for the Dodgers. Brandon Lowe for the Pirates. All home runs. All right? That's where we're at, guys. Play of the day, Dodgers -1.5. All right, that's where we're at. I'll see y'all later. I'm going to go pick my kids up, take them motherfuckers to McDonald's, and we're going to get a bag tonight. Bag of fucking chicken nuggets and some dollars. So let's go. Cash it. Money Monday. Hopefully the parlay's cash. Let's get it. Blue Jays versus the Red Sox. I like the Red Sox on the money line. I don't trust the bats for the Blue Jays. I don't trust the bats for the Blue Jays. Give me the bats for the Red Sox. Even though the better pitcher's on the mound for the Blue Jays, I believe that he can't pitch the whole game. So give me the Red Sox plus money. All right, guys. I'll see y'all later. Have a good one. Appreciate y'all, YouTube. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, Manny Machado is seeing the ball really well. I do like him for a home run. I kind of lean Tatis. I'm going to keep playing the spot play until Tatis gets me one. So give me Tatis for a home run.